You Rwandese have taken it upon yourself to attack Harianna Vérez. You made a freaking big mistake. Because the rules is going to come at you for the next freaking 6 months on this particular issue. You freaking Rwandese want to continue to live in that freaking Kigali that should be the 27th province of the creme de la creme of Congo. That particular Kigali, that Rwanda that you've built from the looting that you've done, from the many unaliving that you've done. Because you people are genocidal people. You have genocidal mindset. Whatever genocidal ideologies or acts that you're accusing the Congolese people to have and to work with FDLR to supposedly come over there and topple that particular regime, whatever that thought is, comes from you. Those particular FDLR people are Rwandans. The ideologies of genocidal people comes from that freaking Kigali. That Kigali, since that 1994, amongst yourselves, you people couldn't live together. You couldn't live together. Extremist Hutus or normal decent Hutus or Tutsis or Twas, Congolese doesn't give a damn. It's just a bunch of freaking Rwandese, according to us. Rwandese are out here looting in Congo. They are sponsoring a proxy M23 armed group, a rebel group that's out here causing atrocities, dropping bombs on displacement camps, raping women, 50 women per hour, babies, drop bombs, dropping on babies. And now finally an individual sent from above, a Harianna Vérez, is sent to expose your crap, your dirty works, your criminal acts. You have the audacity to come out here and try to attack her on social media on freaking X. This podcast will probably be 2 hours. 2 hours of exposing your asses. Hello. Welcome to the show, Rwandese. They bring out the best in me. Yes. Harianna Vérez is doing a great job. Can you share this live to her, please? Share it to her. Share it to her. Because we, the Congolese people of good quality, we will not drop the ball on this one. We know that you freaking X people, you Rwandese on X, whether you are in the official government body or if you're just a normal citizen, a normal civilian Rwandese, they're all out here on X talking crap about Harianna. Because Harianna is out here exposing their freaking dirty works. Even that freaking Olivier, that, what is the name of your Minister of Foreign Affairs? That one who stutters a lot. What is the name of your Minister of Foreign Affairs, Rwandese? The one who stutters a lot. What is the name? Olivier. Olivier the liar. Olivier, the foreign minister of Rwanda, to Rwanda or whatever, freaking Rwanda, who lies a lot. Who Paul Kagame just controls. You, go there and say this. You freaking boy. You puppet. I told you there are a level to puppeteerings. Although Paul Kagame is a puppet for the West, for especially European nations, he also has puppets that he controls. Like Nanga. Nanga is a puppet for Paul Kagame. And those freaking Olivier are puppets too. The Rwandese have been told, go out there and push a wrong freaking narrative about Harianna Vérez. They don't know that the rules will be first here to talk and denounce that. Les Rwandais, Paul Kagame, how was that TikTok? Kagame, tension, ça va? Kagame, tension, ça va? Comment ça va là-bas à Kigali? Tension, ça va? Rwandese, tension, ça va? How's the tension there? Are you upset that you were not invited at 74th Annual National Prayers Breakfast in Washington, D.C.? Are you upset that your supposed excellency was not invited? Tension, ça va? Rwanda, tension, ça va? Are you guys upset that you were not invited? Are you guys upset that Felix Tshisekedi, the Muluba, who's single-handedly handling the Great Lakes. Felix Tshisekedi is out here handling the Great Lakes, whether it's Museveni or Paul Kagame or Nanga or Joseph Kabila or whoever the freaking hell it is. Felix Tshisekedi, the Muluba, is out here single-handedly handling you people. That's why they keep crying for dialogues. We need dialogues with you freaking looters. Dialogues with you freaking war criminals. You people who have... You've stolen from Congo a lot, huh? You know, this Congo country was sold already. For the last 3 decades, this particular country was sold. Paul Kagame was out here stealing and looting from Congo the way he sees fit. He even brought his friends. Yeah, everybody. Different freaking political figures from all over the place have been out here looting from Congo. James, what up, James? How you doing, James? Much love to you, James. Appreciate you, brother. This Rwandese, they've been stealing from Congo. Together with those past US presidents also from the Democrats. The Democrats were also out here protecting that freaking regime. It's the Democrats who've been protecting that freaking regime. God said, let me send Trump. He's radical. Let me send Trump. Only Trump can come out here and do things differently. Although some people don't like him, they call him racist because he posted that picture of the Obamas and all this and then, hey, we're not going to focus on that. We know that he's a social media guy. He'll be out here doing his thing. He likes showbiz. Yeah. Trump is funny, huh? He posted that free. Did you see that picture? Yeah. Like the gorillas. He put Obama there, he put Michelle Obama there. And he changed. Trump is out here just, this is a freaking play game, huh? It's like a PlayStation. Yeah. He's out here just doing his freaking thing. PDG Musa, thank you for the money, gun. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the money, gun. Today I just came out because we were at the gym. I was rushing, right? Yeah. I said, let's just switch on these freaking mics. Let me go live real quick because I saw on X that you freaking Rwandese want to attack Harianna Vérez. You made a big mistake. A freaking big mistake you made. You can see there's certain people that God is using. You Rwandese, you don't have spiritual intelligence. When you see that God is using this particular person, be very freaking careful, whether as a nation, as a collective, or as an individual. Watch your freaking step. Because if God is the one who's using her, and you take it upon yourself to bring your stupid little freaking 2 cents to X to want to talk crap about her, you're just playing with your own fate. You Rwandese must always think, why did we go through a G-side as a nation? Why? Because that land needs cleansing. That land needs freaking cleansing. And now look what's happening. You're about to be cut off from Kivu. Once we take you out of Congo, once we shut down the freaking border, what becomes of you? What do you have in Kigali? Be freaking honest. What do you have? And why you freaking Rwandese or you Rwanda, why were you not invited at the minerals event where 54 other freaking nations were invited? Why not you? You claim to have the purest, highest form of coltan or cobalt. These freaking people, they have the audacity, huh? I've never seen another group of people like these ones. They have the freaking audacity to come out here, loot from Congo, steal it, take all that resources, bring it back to freaking Kigali, and then get to Kigali and then stand on stage. Stand on stage with the face, they put their face there and they lie to the world. You know, not only do we have minerals and natural resources and gold and all these things, we actually have the purest. If you had the purest, why aren't you invited at that critical minerals event? Where 54 other nations were considered before you, Rwanda. The Jipota, bazana Jipota batuoya, bakuba Rwandeo, bazana Jipota. Menelik says Africa unite. Yes, Menelik, Africa unite, but we cannot unite apples and oranges. These Rwandese don't have it in them to unite. These Rwandese are forever always living in fear of being retaliated upon by those supposed extremist Hutus that they initiated the first attack upon by shooting down that freaking plane. Today, you Rwandese, you want the whole world to Kwibuka 32, right? In 2 months, it's Kwibuka 32. You want the whole world. They'll be out here. Kwibuka 32. Kwibuka 32. They'll send invites. Come and attend. Last year when they sent, people hardly showed up.
It's going to be even less this year.
It's going to be even less this year. Because what Harianna Vérez is doing, especially in that freaking Washington, to the halls of Congress, seeing all those senators, the US, the White House, talking to Trump, exposing the many freaking deeds that Rwanda's doing out here. You know, she went to Burundi, she went to DRC, she went to the camps, she took fresh footage. She even took footage that she did not display on social media. Specific footage just to show them.
Yes.
And to tell them, look, I come from there. It's horrible what is going on. And I love the way Harianna is always saying, what are we going to do about the fact that it's Rwanda? Rwanda violated this Washington Accord. Yes, she represents the whole of Africa. But what is the pressing freaking issue in Africa right now? Isn't it this freaking war that's taken 30 years, 20 million Congolese in the last 20 years by you freaking Rwanda? You want her to focus on other issue when this particular war has taken 30 years. The Rwandese want to come out here and give us advice as to, you represent the whole of Africa. Why don't you talk about, she is talking about everybody. But she also understands that these are critical times because we're about to freaking end this freaking war. This war is ended. You don't have any freaking choice. You better leave Congo, go back to Kigali. Otherwise, a freaking drone will find you. How do you guys like that unfilteredness? That unapologetic? That unscripted? Unscripted, 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 unscripted. Whether you like it or not, it's Congo's time. Kigali tombe, tarararara tombe, Kagame tombe, Ariye tombe, Kigali tombe, parararara tombe. Because I saw James wrote a day, Kigali tombe, Kagame tombe. And then the melody came back. Kigali tombe. Kagame, Kagame tombe. Adie tombe. Papara papa. We're going to celebrate soon. I'm telling you, the way we will celebrate, we'll pop champagne right here. Bah! They don't have a Congolese like this. You know, they only used to Congolese who speak Lingala. They can Lingala, Congolese. Hey. Some Congolese are coming out of the freaking woodwork now. You people can see. We don't freaking play games here. Why do you think we're doing this in English? On peut faire ça en français si on veut. On est Congolais. Toko salango la lingala. Toko salango la lingala. Tu ya pesa tuzo sala tuzo bimisa ba information bo na lingala po ba lingala ba kinois ba Congolais na biso ba yoka biso. Mais biso tulingi to salango na anglais po bino ba Rwandais bo yoka biso très très bien. Biso tozo banga bino te. Oh. I'm telling them it's by design that we decided to do this in freaking English so that the whole freaking world can hear. Because for the longest time, Congolese people have been drawing awareness to this freaking chaos, to this war. But in Lingala, how can it go from Congo to the world when you're just talking in Lingala? Understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's important that we do this in freaking English so that they can hear, so that the whole freaking world can hear. Because whether you like it or not, English is the main language out here. And we need to come out here unapologetically and say free Congo from that freaking regime that's out here looting, stealing. They steal from Congo, they build Kigali. They steal, hyenas of note. They be looting, they be stealing, they be out here looting, man. Mm-hmm. And then they run to Kigali, to Rwanda, to build. And then they stand on stage, in the comment section, they come out here, Visit Rwanda. What the freaking hell must we visit that place when it's got blood on it? You unaliving Congolese and you are looting from them to build Kigali, and then you want the world to visit Kigali so you can make more money, blood economy. And it's not like they're just stealing or looting from a country that's just like a nobody types of country, huh? This is Congo that took them in 1994 when they had no more life. Why didn't you have any more life? Why did you even have the freaking G-side in 1994? Because of yourselves. It's not another nation that came to perform a G-side on your people. No, it's Rwandese against Rwandese. Your own domestic problems. You want to bring it to the creme de la creme, to Congo. We took you in. We took you in. We gave you refuge. We told you, come inside the creme de la creme. You can sleep on gold. We have plenty. A freaking Rwandese saw the gold. Oh, he couldn't forget it. He said, I'll make this my freaking home. I'll stay here for life. I need some of this freaking gold. Oh, coltan? Oh my God, I'm not going back to freaking Kigali. I will claim this fucking land. That's what a freaking Rwandi, those are the freaking thoughts went through that Rwandi's head in 1994 when they moved to Congo. I'm telling you. Today they are freaking entitled. They're out here in the freaking comment section talking crap. Talking crap. Your Excellency, Paul Kagame had the freaking audacity to come out here and say, if we were in Congo for the minerals, we would be 100 times richer by now. If you were in Congo for the minerals, you, Paul Kagame, you would be 100 times richer by now. My people, Paul Kagame is trying to tell us that their presence in Congo is not for the minerals at all. And that all the means, all the ability, all the financing to take care of all of those soldiers, their presence, to take care of themselves in Congo, the fact that they've been able to be in Congo for 30 years, it's only been the taxpayers' money paying for all of that. Paul Kagame is trying to tell us that with the RDF in Congo and with their proxy M23 in Congo, they just look at the minerals like this and they don't touch it because they have integrity. They're only looking for FDLR. Paul Kagame, are the Rwandan troops in DRC? Somebody please put the answer in the comment section. Please put the answer in the comment section as to how he answered that freaking question from Larry. Paul Kagame, are the Rwandan troops in Congo, in DRC? What was the answer? Somebody please put the answer. Paul Kagame, where are your troops? Yes, I don't know. There's many things I don't know. That you have to follow up with that part. That is a very freaking funny point. Paul Kagame, are the Rwandan troops in Congo? I don't know. Your Excellency. Your Excellency Kagame. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know why you people you forget these things too fast and you don't mention them anymore. Me, I have to continue to hit on this freaking truth. So the same Paul Kagame who doesn't know where his troops are flew to Washington to sign a peace deal, a Washington Accord. Why are you signing? Why are you signing, man? You can't sign when you don't know where your troops are. And then it's the same Paul Kagame who's out to tell us, if we were in Congo for the minerals, we would be 100 times richer by now. Who's talking? Paul Kagame again. So we must believe you. Paul Kagame, you shouldn't stand on stage anymore. You've lost all credibility. We don't believe the things that come out of your mouth. We don't believe the things that come out of your mouth. Oh my gosh. And the saddest part, or the saddest thing, is to see these vulnerable, we don't have a choice type of clueless, immoral Rwandese in the comment section saying PK for life. That is the saddest thing. You are literally out here supporting somebody who, because of their actions, 20 million hearts. Look how you people are freaking acting because of 800,000 people that you lost in 1994. Look how you are acting. You deploy your defensive measures for 30 years and you loot and you unalive 20 million. How should we act now that we've lost 20 million because of you? Those 800,000 was because of yourselves there in that freaking Kigali. And these are the people that took you in, that you are doing these atrocities on. Shouldn't we retaliate? Especially when we have our freaking tomahawks. Donald Trump told Felix Tshisekedi, call me for anything, okay? Call me for anything. Hey, we're not just gonna rush and call for those freaking tomahawks. We're not just gonna rush too quickly and say, Donald Trump, you see that big ass warship that you have in the Indian Ocean? Can you just drop it all the way down here close to Madagascar here? Just keep it around the vicinity of Madagascar by Rwanda. Yeah, close to that freaking Tanzania. Yeah, right there. Leave the Tanzanian alone. No, leave them alone. That's not our issue now. We have issues with a lot of freaking people. We are not sleeping on those freaking Ugandans. We know what they're doing, but that's not the point right now. Let's continue to keep our freaking necks, our hands on this freaking Kagame first. This freaking regime that's been out here looting with audacity and still come on stage and call us fools. Can you just please bring that freaking warship down here? We're not going to make the call yet. We want you to just continue to talk like this because it's going to be very sweet. When AFRICOM lands there. When AFRICOM lands there in March. Next month. Let the show begin. That's when the show will begin. What's your name? Baraka. Bro. You have a lot of people who steal your minerals. It's not only Kagame. Correct. You are correct, bro. You are correct. It's not only Rwanda. When you hear that there's more than 100 armed groups in Congo, that's because many different figures are out here sponsoring those particular armed groups. Private businessmen, ex-political figures, ex-presidents are out here from all over freaking Africa and the world. They come out here and they sponsor a rebel group and they say, create a perimeter around my mine. Don't let anybody come out here and steal my stuff. I shall sponsor you folks. I shall send in some stuff for you guys. The reason why we always onto this freaking Rwanda is because they have made it their freaking home. As a freaking country, their national troops, their army are there. Not group, and they're sponsoring freaking proxy groups. And they're unaliving. And they have the audacity. You know, the reason why we always onto them is because they've always, as Tutsis, wanted to control Central Africa. That's why they did that whole shit with Laurent Kabila. You see, toppling Mobutu Sese Seko, putting Laurent Kabila. Laurent Kabila went into power and Laurent Kabila said to himself, the plan is for me to install Tutsis all over the place. I'm not going to do it. The creme de la creme is too sweet. This pie should be all mine. I'm definitely not bringing in the freaking Tutsis out here. They'll want to control everything. I'll be their puppet for life. I refuse to be a puppet. I've tasted the creme de la creme. That's what Laurent Kabila said to himself. And then, boom, boom, plan B. You saw what happened. And then they bring in another Tutsi, that Joseph Kabila, who for 18 years was working for the interest of Rwanda. Now, Rwandans, let me ask you a question. You claim that FDLR is your freaking threat. They want to topple that freaking regime. They want regime change in Kigali. Your supposed Hutus, extremist Hutus. You've had your freaking Tutsi of Joseph Kabila there in power for 18 years, collaborating with you people. Why didn't you get rid of the freaking threat? Could it be because you don't have any freaking minerals in that freaking Rwanda and you keep wanting to loot from Kivu? You don't have any freaking minerals in Rwanda. You only have cows. Like I said before in the previous lives, you Rwandese should flip now. You should change sectors. No more critical minerals for you people because we're shutting down that freaking border. From now on, you Rwandese must go into the business of dairy products. Dairy products, because you have a lot of freaking cows there. We saw it. We saw you entertain the Emir of Qatar to show him cows. So dairy products for you. No more cobalt, no more diamond, no more tungsten, no more gold. Okay? Dairy products for you people. Agriculture sector, maybe, if you have anything. And those gorillas that you've stolen from the creme de la creme, we will take them too. I need to ask a question. You know, experts have come out here and said Rwanda's survival depends on them looting from Congo. If Rwanda stops looting from Congo, their economy will tumble. Is it true? Every single time Rwandese want to threaten me in the comment section, they always misspell their sentences or their freaking English. That's how I always know that that shit will never happen to me. I will never be caught lacking. You understand what I'm saying? And plus, I always walk with the Holy Spirit. With the Holy Spirit. Nobody's afraid of you freaking people. Let me tell you that now. Isn't it amazing to live in days now where an individual can come out here and be completely unfiltered, uncensored, freaking unapologetic? You know why? Because you're finally, for the first time in your life, looking at a true freaking patriot, a Mwanamboka, somebody who really loves their nation. Enough is enough with you freaking looters. Look, we're not going to beat around the bush with the truth. People have been out here looting. 20 million of my people you've unalived, and you want people to keep quiet. The audacity. That's why they have the freaking audacity to come out here and try to attack Harianna Vérez, who's out here exposing their crap, their criminal acts, their freaking whereabouts. So they're out here trying to attack her on X. It's not going to freaking work. We'll make sure we post this shit so that it goes viral. The world will continue to hear the freaking truth of what's been happening in East Congo. That these supposed Rwandese have been there in North and South Kivu to loot, to steal, to unalive. Women violated per hour. Numbers you won't believe. Babies, bombs dropping on displacement camps. And you want people to keep quiet. Jipota. You have the Jipota, you people. These people, they have the freaking Jipota. They're out here freaking looting, stealing, unaliving, working with the rebel group, and they want people not to talk. The Jipota. The Jipota. Thank you, Vicky Konga. Thank you, Vicky. You see, you get immoral Rwandese, huh? That one says, let Kagame steal it. Because the people don't know what to do with it. You have to repent before you go to hell. You're out here encouraging people to steal. That little Rwandi is out here saying, let Kagame steal those minerals because the Congolese people don't know what to do with it. Repent. You have to repent. I thought that freaking Rwanda was a Christian nation. Why are you civilians out here encouraging theft? Yo. No wonder we are le cœur de l'Afrique, the heart of Africa, the blessed nation with all the riches in the world. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for blessing us the way that you have. We know that we have to travel through this tough road. So much freaking suffering, but the day the sun will shine now. It will shine just as bright as this, my freaking top of mine. The sun will shine again in Congo, the creme de la creme. Understand what I'm saying? Today, Paul Kagame is in Kigali complaining on stage. If we were in Congo for the minerals, we would be 100 times richer. Liar. The reality is this. You are in Kigali complaining on stage. Felix Tshisekedi, you're the guest of honor in Washington at the National Praise Breakfast. Please, can you stand up? This is a good guy right here. This is a good guy. This is a good guy. Felix, Mr. President, call me for anything, huh? Call me for anything. The leader of the freaking free world is out here telling the president of the DRC, call me for anything. You think those people are stupid? You think they don't know? The people that created technology, the people that created the internet, the people that are able to spy, to surveil on the Great Lakes and say, look at that freaking Muzi talking crap. Museveni. Yeah, he's quiet, huh? But we know he's involved. Look at this Kagame. Look at this RDF here. Look where they are here. Look at this M23 here. Who was this? This is M23. Farde says there. Okay, what's Zalendo? This is the forest of Congo. America's out here watching over you. Some freaking clueless Africans will still come out here. They don't know our country the way we know our country. They know your country more than you know your freaking country, man. They gave you technology. They gave you that freaking phone you have. They gave you WhatsApp. They can shut it down anytime. They know how you people communicate and what you say to one another. The reports are there. They're not going to waste time explaining to you or convincing you when you... They don't have time for that crap, man. They'll just come out here like they did it in Venezuela, discombobulated the whole freaking operation, all the freaking guns, the armory, the equipment of the Venezuelan. They couldn't shoot, they couldn't work. All of those materials, all of that equipment was jammed. America has certain technology here. If they were to ignite it right here, your freaking AK-47 stops working. Just imagine that kind of freaking power. Maduro was living in a base, like a military base, full of Venezuelan military people with armory and everything. But when America landed there, they just ignited one of these freaking technological weaponry, and all of those weaponries that the Venezuelan had couldn't function no more. Jammed. It's not shooting. Now just imagine that kind of crap. Only let me say this in a way that that is real. Only you black Africans there, you'll be able to to prevent that. Are you out of your freaking mind? Huh? You know these... It's a sad thing, but that's because we have puppet leaders. When you hear that, oh, so-and-so African country got some armory or some equipment, some military gear from that country, or from Poland, or from Europe, or from here, they're going to sell you. They sell them 1998 types of weaponry. They don't sell to these African countries, anything of 2000 something. No, they're still in the freaking 90s with the equipment. America will never come out here and sell you its best. They have technology that you've never heard of. Jolie. What did Jolie say? Patrick speaks English more than all Rwandese guys. He speaks good more than your President Kagame. Oh, Jolie, je t'aime beaucoup. Merci beaucoup, Jolie. Jolie, what a compliment. Thank you, Julie. We're teaching these freaking Rwandese how to speak English. I've stopped reading their freaking comments because they make mistakes too much when they write English. I told them, stick to your Rwanda. You're not going to catch the rules, read your comment out loud. I have to first read their comments in my head and then try to figure out what is he trying to say. And then I entertain it. If I just read it out loud for the first time, I always crash. Yeah. That user, look at you all mad. Wena, I have one thing for you. We love Harianna Vérez. Rwandese, we love Harianna Vérez. It doesn't matter what you people say. We don't give a crap about your freaking attacks towards her. We love Harianna Vérez and every decent human being on this freaking planet who knows the real truth about your freaking deeds, you Rwandese in East Congo, looting and unaliving, knows that you're only out here for personal gain to try to attack her, to defuse this thing, but you're living in different times now. You shall leave Congo. Your RDF shall leave Congo. M23, those freaking rebels, they will get the same fate that we delivered on Joseph Kabila. Those are traitors. Those aren't freedom fighters. Freedom fighters who have now come out here to admit that they are working with a foreign power, that particular enemy that's been out here looting. Although we took you in 1994, we gave you refuge. You are supposed to build monuments, statues in Kigali. You Rwandese were supposed to put a statue up there of Patrice Lumumba in the CVDs in downtown Kigali. If you have such thing. Do you people have downtown there? Or is it just a plain freaking cursed surface? Your personal attacks on Harianna Vérez will not work. It will not work. You freaking... Can we go live on X? Let's go live on that freaking X. Okay. We got TikTok there, we got Facebook here, we got YouTube here. Let's bring in those freaking X boys. Because those X boys, they like to talk crap too much. Let's bring in freaking X. Yeah. There's no such thing as Tutsi Congolese. Tutsis don't have land in Congo. You should be lucky that you have your freaking presence in Congo. There's no such thing as Tutsi Congolese. Pam-pa-da-da-dum. My friend, right there. Pam-pa-da-da-dum, pam-pam. There's no such thing as Tutsi Congolese. This teacher knows everything in history. Thank you, NC. Yes, I know everything. La 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 la. Let me see. La 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 la. X. Okay, let's do this. Let me give you this. X. Go live on X. Come on, X. Let me do it this way. Are we live on X? Can you check? Is it there? You should have given me this when you already put it on live. This X, I don't usually go live on this freaking X because you're supposed to do a better job, you Elon Musk. What kind of X? What kind of going live is this? Okay, they are here. X, you people, are you here? Where are all the freaking Rwandese? Come inside. Let me put this flower here. For all the ladies from Congo and for Harianna Vérez, I'll put this flower here. Not for you ladies from Rwanda. No, not you. You have to change your mindset first. And then maybe the rules will think about giving you flowers. X. There's no such thing as Tutsi Congolese. Leave Harianna Vérez alone. Doesn't matter what you people are freaking trying, your personal attacks will not work. She's destined, to do what she's doing now. She is destined to do what she's doing now. Doesn't matter what you people say. Doesn't matter how you people feel. It's not about you. When God says it's time for Congo, it's time for Congo. That's it. You don't have a freaking choice. You've been looting for 30 years. The time for looting and for unaliving is gone. Okay, TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube. The time for looting in Congo is caputo, is finito, is finished. No more looting here. Free Congo. What is this? You don't claim foreign land in the name of a community. Congo is not an extension of Rwanda. Congolese wealth belongs to... Oh, that's a long... Congolese wealth belongs to Congolese. In Congo, we have tribes. Rwandans present themselves as a community. Have you ever seen the Congolese community in Canada claiming land? If you love Congo so much, then agree to become a Congolese province. Nice. Let me stop there for a second. That Rwanda should become the 27th province of Congo. Thank you, Mbumwen Kasongo. Kasongo is here. Rwanda must become the 27th province of Congo. Rwanda has no choice because Rwanda cannot handle independence. Rwanda doesn't have it in them to keep their hands to themselves. They use their hands to either steal or to unalive. You either want to steal. Hey, Rwandi. I will make sure that this is how you people are known around the freaking world. Where are you from? Rwanda. Hey, hold on to your phone. He's from Rwanda. He will take it. I always say, if these Rwandans are able to be in Congo and loot in Congo for 30 years and unalive in Congo, over 20 million Congolese, if these Rwandans are able to be looting in Congo and have the courage to stand on stage and say, I'm not in Congo, even when we have evidence, even when we have surveillance footage to see that they are there looting, and they still come out here and they say, no, we are not. If they can do that, hey, they can create a fake narrative about Harianna Vérez. They can create a fake X account and pretend to be the US State Department and release some fake news. If Paul Kagame can stand on stage and say, I don't know where my troops are. There's many things I don't know. If he can say that to our faces, imagine what he does when we are not watching. If Paul Kagame can come out here and say, I don't know where my troops are, imagine what he can do when we are not watching. Africans, you have to always repeat stuff for Africans so that they can get it, because we're dealing with people who can easily just not understand what you're saying. If Paul Kagame can come out here and Larry asks him, are the Rwandan troops in DRC? I don't know. But you're the head of state, you're the commander-in-chief. Yeah. That part you know. Yeah. There's many things I don't know. Yo. And he has the audacity to want to make it a joke in his recent interview. Your Excellency. Your Excellency is teaching you people bad things. You Rwandese. Because they say this is our daddy. The Rwandans, they like to say Paul Kagame is their daddy. Your daddy is giving you bad education. You are supposed to be the future of that Rwanda. But your daddy is out here teaching you how to lie. And he's telling you, you can lie in life. And laugh about it. Make a joke after you lie. That's the freaking reality. But you people are so gone in your lives, in your days, that you just bypass all of this reality. It's just like, so funny. Hey, that's bad education, man. No wonder you are out here unable to recognize the fact that the creme de la creme, the Congolese people took you in 1994 when you people had nowhere to go, when you had no more life in Kigali after the massacre that you people conducted on one another. We, the creme de la creme, God's chosen people, the true Israel, we took you in. You should have built monuments, statues to recognize us, to honor us. You Rwandese, whenever you travel the world and you find yourselves anywhere and you run into a Congolese, a Mwanamboka from the creme de la creme, you should stand there and go like this, hello, much love, God bless you, boss. And you walk on by. Because we gave you your life back. If we wanted that freaking Rwanda to be a part of Congo, when you people were done and dusted like that in 1994, we could have just stormed in there. How could you have retaliated? You understand what I'm saying? Even a dictator in Mobutu didn't think of doing that. He just said, let those ones come in. Why didn't we take that freaking land? In 1994, when you people just lost everything, when you Rwandese lost everything, what didn't we, the Congolese people, just say to ourselves, here's a freaking opportunity here, let's take this land and make it the 27th province of Congo, or the 10th at the time, because back then we had 9 provinces. Why didn't we do that? We gave you refuge. Instead, we say, come inside. And as a result, we've inherited genocidal mindsets. We took you in out of the goodness and kindness of our hearts. We the creme de la creme. And as a result, you are out here today, 30 years later, insulting us. You people had nothing but death in your streets in that Rwanda in 1994. The Congolese people kwibuka you in year 1. 1994, straight after 3 months, kwibuka, not even a year. We say, come inside, all 3 million of you. But today, 30 years later, you're out here trying to force us to kwibuka you. We did it in the freaking first year. We took you in, 3 million of you. We inherited this mess. Because we are the cœur de l'Afrique. It's such a freaking price to pay to be the cœur de l'Afrique. You see, we are the richest country on the freaking planet, but we are also our riches is a blessing and a freaking curse at the same time. You see what I'm saying? The world needs us, needs the creme de la creme, all our critical rare earth. And at the same time, 20 million Congolese. And at the same time, the East, women experiencing violations by the hour. And you have inhuman subhumans, immoral subhumans out here saying, Kagame must continue to steal because you people don't know what to do with your minerals. Kagame, you people are like vampires, man. You people are like, you're not human. You're out here just talking crap. You don't even think. Some of you don't even give a crap if you go to hell. That's what they're out here saying. He must continue to loot. You people don't know what to do with it. You're out of your freaking mind. And they say the Christian nation. Listen, we are Pan-Africanists, but we hit you with the truth always. We don't beat around the bush here, huh? I think East Congo is like Nice in French, Nice in France. Because Nice used to be Italian port. What the freaking hell does that have to do with anything? What are you saying? What are you saying, bro? Congo is so weak with all that minerals, says a user with no name and no profile pic. Look here. Some people always say, but Congo is so big. And look at this tiny little Rwanda. Why is this tiny little Rwanda terrorizing this big, huge nation? The truth is we've had corrupt leaders for a long time. And that's supposed Joseph Kabila, who we've condemned to death proudly, because he's a freaking traitor. That one only worked for Rwanda. Only worked for the interest of Rwanda. That freaking Joseph Kabila. Where is he now? Nanga. The same fate we delivered on Joseph Kabila awaits you. Let me tell you something else, Nanga. We don't give a crap how much voodoo you have in that stick of yours. That stick that you carry all over the freaking place, Nanga. Now I'm talking about Nanga, the leader of M23. Your supposed leader, your freedom fighter, that freaking rebel. We don't give a crap about what kind of voodoos you have in that freaking stick. We're going to burn it all with the blood of Jesus. Understand? We out here. Understand? Unapologetically. Not afraid of your freaking voodoo, Nanga. These people, there's a lot of voodoo in the Great Lakes, huh?
Yeah.
Every freaking dictator uses voodoo. All these dictators, all these supposed heads of states, especially in Africa, these puppets, they use voodoo.
Yeah, they do.
We don't give a crap about your voodoo. We don't. Harianna Vérez, continue to do the work that you were doing. Continue to go out there and fight for the Congolese people, fight for Africa, fight for Sudan, fight for the motherland. Continue to do your work. You have our support. With this powerful voice, this unapologetic nature of ours, this unfiltered, this truth that we like to come out here with, we will support you. We will always stand with you. We see the freaking attacks that these freaking Rwandese are out here trying to initiate on X, on social media. It shall not work. Continue to go out there and expose the crap, the mini crap, the criminal acts that are going on in the Great Lakes because of these freaking tyrants. You are doing the right thing. That's why they cannot sit still right now. You are finally touching the nerves. You are changing the freaking system, the whole freaking scope and changes we see. Today, Felix Tshisekedi is honored as the creme de la creme president of the Great Lakes, of all of Africa. We've now signed the biggest US-Africa minerals deal in history in exchange for security. We don't give a crap if Africans think we're selling Congo. What must we do with our minerals? In fact, we won't even explain, okay, yes, we are selling it. Do something about it. Is it your minerals? It's the Congolese minerals. We can give it away for free if we want to. We don't give a crap about your opinion, because for the last freaking 3 decades, when Congolese were being unalived, all 20 million of them, you freaking Africans were quiet. So shut your mouth and sit tight while we do our best to get our security in order, and hopefully we will liberate you there in freaking Cameroon, because you have a freaking grandpa that's got you by the balls. You understand what I'm saying? You in Equatorial Guinea. Look at that freaking family that's been there since 1979. In Mozambique, look at that Frelimo party that's been there since 1975. Look at Museveni terrorizing and threatening Bobby Wine because he's been in power for 40-something freaking years. We will liberate you. If you had any sense, if you are a true African, if you are a patriot, a true decent human being, you would fight for the liberation of Congo, because the liberation of the creme de la creme of Congo, Zaire, Congo, will bring about the success of the entire African land. Even you South Africans down there, we'll do something about it. We'll make sure that we give you lights. No more low shading over there. So we will continue to fight and support Harianna Vérez. It's not working, whatever crap you people think you're doing. Okay, X. This is the first time I'm live on X for this long. You X, you better follow me on all the... You X people, let me get at you, you freaking X people here. You think I'm only on X? This X is the least of my account. I come there when I'm freaking done with these other platforms first, and then I come to you. But if you really want to get it, go to Facebook, go to TikTok, go to YouTube. You people are at the back of the freaking line. They think that they're actually responding to me when they put their freaking memes there or their little 2 cents in the freaking comment section. You think you can deter a Mwana Mboka who's out here, a true freaking patriot. I don't do this to be liked. I'm doing this for my nation. Free Congo, whether you like it or not. You Rwandese have been looting and stealing and unaliving. No more. It's unapologetic, huh? I'm sure you've seen. Some of these freaking X-people here, they've never seen me on live, so they haven't experienced this. We don't edit our videos, by the way. You take it real raw the way that it is. Authenticity to the freaking core. Ooh. You guys are lucky to have somebody like me. I wish I could also switch on the freaking phone and I see an individual out here who's just keeping it real. No beating around the bush. We're not doing this to be liked. 20 million Congolese have lost their lives. As we speak, millions are displaced. You think we give a crap whether you like it or not? Okay, while we're on this freaking topic, let's address something else. You Rwandese love to hide behind the notion of wanting to spread some fake narrative here. You know that you are wrong, you know that your regime is wrong, you know that Kagame is wrong, and you know that we are right when we land on that freaking FYP and we speak all unapologetically and expose your asses because you are in Congo looting and unaliving. So you say that we are spreading hate speech. That's the only freaking card you have. This is not hate speech. This is the freaking truth that hurts you. I don't understand how you think it's normal or it's rational. My people, please help me. These freaking Rwandese think that we should have a conversation, a topic, a debate, a discussion as to what is coming out of my mouth, whether it's hate speech or not, instead of talking about the 20 million Congolese who are no longer with us today because of your freaking presence in East Congo. Hate speech ain't got shit on 20 million lives. Hate speech takes the back of the freaking line when we're talking about 20 million lives, 20 million souls, 20 million hearts that are no longer with us today. That's the freaking topic. Not whether this sounds hateful or not. You are already performing the act of hatred by unaliving, by graping. What? You graping them because you like them? because you love them? You're unaliving them because you love them? Or is it because you hate them? You're already committing the act, the highest form, to its highest degree of hatred. What is the highest degree of hatred? Unaliving. These freaking people are out here unaliving, dropping bombs and displacement camps, and then they want to talk about whether you just sound like you hate. Oh my gosh, you sound like hate speech. You are acting, you are performing the act of hatred by unaliving. It's not a freaking debate. It's not a freaking debate. Obsessed with our country, we will talk about it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth in the comment section there on TikTok. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and get an epiphany. You need to repent, you. You need to repent. These people are possessed out here. Your Excellency is out here with these freaking troops lying, dropping bombs, and unaliving people on the daily. The obsession with our country. These Rwandese want to be able to be out here, loot and unalive Congolese, and nobody must speak about it. If you do, you hate them. You think after unaliving 20 freaking million Congolese of my people, I should freaking like you? You think I like you? I don't give a crap about these freaking algorithms. You think we like you? Which decent person? What reality do you people live in? Do you love FDLR? You decent Tutsis, you decent Rwandese. Do you love or do you hate FDLR? Those supposed genocidal people. Be honest with yourself. Do you think Kagame loves or hates FDLR? He loves them, huh? Yeah. Because they're coming in handy.
Yes.
The existence or the supposed presence of FDLR in East Congo gives Kagame all the reasons for him to have his freaking boots on the ground, so that they can continue to loot, to steal from Congo. Because everybody knows that Rwanda doesn't have any freaking natural resources, and that's why Rwanda was not invited at the event, at the Criticals event where 54 countries, 54 nations were invited, but not Rwanda. Oh, Rwanda, I thought you produced the highest purity. Kagame doesn't play games. Kagame is funny, huh? You know what's so funny and entertaining about Kagame? Is the fact that he will lie right here. And he will also say, he was the one who also said something about Felix Tshisekedi. Paul Kagame once had the audacity to come out here and say, you see this Felix Tshisekedi? You can agree with him one thing here now. You can agree with him now. But as soon as he walks out of this door here, it's like he forgets. Paul Kagame, one question for you. Are the Rwandan troops in East DRC? Answer the question. And you're not allowed. By the way, Paul Kagame, you were never allowed to say, I don't know. He still had the nerve, the jokiness, because it's funny, right? It's so funny. You see how these heads of states are out here playing with people's lives, and they can still get on stage and crack jokes. And he still comes on stage and says, you know, that answer I gave, I don't know. It means you can never take me to court. And the clueless Rwandese clap hands. Oh my God. Oh, that they are just dropped. When he said, but you can never take me to court for not knowing. How do you prosecute somebody who don't know? And they clap hands. I was like, what the freaking hell is going on here? Really? This guy is not embarrassed about the fact that the whole freaking world is out here saying, how could you lie like that? Yeah. You should have thought of something smarter to say, or maybe not even answer the freaking question. Deviate. No, you came here to say, I don't know, and you followed up by saying, there's many things I don't know. Anyway. Every good and perfect gift must come to an end. I hope you people have enjoyed this freaking live. You understand what I'm saying? It's not every day that you people get to see a real, unapologetic, unfiltered, uncensored, authentic individual to get up here, switch all these freaking things on, and go live and tell you the freaking truth to your faces. I think I've done my job today. I wanted to come up here and say, Harianna Vérez, we see you, baby. Keep pushing. Keep exposing the hell out of these people. It's working. That's why they're out here throwing a freaking tantrum on X. But don't worry, we got your back. We applaud what you are doing. You are touching the nerves. You are touching the nerves of the beast. And soon this freaking beast, we will throw him in the Indian Ocean. Like I said before, you Rwandans must leave East Congo. And please do us all a favor as Africans. Claim one of those freaking islands in Seychelles. You guys must move there. Because you people are not getting along with Burundi, with Congo, to a certain extent with freaking Uganda or Tanzania. You guys are just out here creating chaos there in the Great Lakes. If you guys don't shape up, we'll have no choice but to come up with a freaking campaign that just advocates for you people to move to Seychelles. Claim 5 islands over there.
You need to be isolated.
Yes, you guys have to live by yourselves because you can't keep your hands to yourselves. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, my people. Appreciate you very much. It's been lovely. It's been real. I know. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will go on. So thank you very much. Just go in the jungle. Somebody says you user, you must go in the jungle. Yes, they should leave Africa. Clarice, they must leave, man. We don't want this tendency here. They be out here looting. And we are not mixing our words, huh? We are saying you must hamba. We, the Congolese people, have the right to tell the Rwandese to get out. Because you can't claim us for being, you can't say we are xenophobic or Afrophobic. These people are out here looting. Okay, let me say this to South Africans. South Africans, you see this particular Mwanamboka from Congo coming out here to tell the Rwandese to leave Congo and to go back to Rwanda. It's very different to what you people do there with Operation Dudula, chasing all the African nationals away from South Africa. It's very freaking different. These particular Rwandese are out here looting and unaliving. African foreign nationals are not looting and unaliving and committing a freaking G-side in South Africa. So that's why you don't have the right to tell them to leave. We are Pan-Africans. We want a united Africa. But first, when this freaking war with Congo and Rwanda has taken 30 years, they need to go home first. They need to go home first. We also acknowledge that there are Rwandese of good quality, but I think the best is for us, not for us, but it's for the powers that be to pull a Maduro first in that Rwanda. So that the civilians can, the moment that thing is done, the civilians will switch quick. They'll become Pan-Africanists. They'll cry and they'll fight for that united Africa that we want. Anywho, thank you very much. Thank you, Facebook. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, Facebook. Appreciate you. Bang. Hey, X, wait. Thank you. Okay, TikTok. Wait for TikTok. TikTok. They must chill there first. Who's this X? Hey, you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Create more memes. It's funny. These ones. Okay, edit broadcast. We'll edit that one now. Okay. TikTok. Who's talking here? We are proud of our president, Felix Tshisekedi. Thank you, Muiza. Thank you, Rwandi. You like Felix Tshisekedi, huh? Good. Yes. Somebody's very smart here. What's your name? Zambalala. Why did Paul Kagame say this? You know, these Congolese people, they are very lucky. The Holy Spirit shall reveal to you. When you have the favor of the Lord, you have the favor of the Lord. That's why we are very lucky. We have the grace of God. You understand, Paul Kagame? You know, he even giggled when he said it. You know, these Congolese people, they are very lucky. These Congolese people, you know, they can go everywhere and then the international community come to blame us. Really? Hey, we have the favor of the Lord. Okay? That's why you find yourself in Kigali complaining on stage while Felix Tshisekedi is being accepted as the guest of honor at the praise breakfast. Yeah. That's why we are very lucky. This Muluba is handling all of you there in the Great Lakes. And this Muluba, let me tell you something. We're going to change that freaking constitution. Let me tell you, people. Let me tell you. We are going to change the constitution of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Felix Tshisekedi will stay there past 2028. Maybe until 2050, 2060, we're not going to have you freaking traitors there. No freaking dialogues with traitors. Nanga, you can play with that stick as much as you freaking want. No voodoo will work. Felix Tshisekedi will stay in power past 2028. We're going to change that freaking constitution. You think all the work that Felix Tshisekedi has done so far to convince the Americans to come, to do all of these things, to draw awareness the way that he has, is just to give it to you so you can come and shit on it and start sharing it again with those freaking foreign powers? You're out of your freaking mind. Out of your freaking mind. Felix Tshisekedi. False. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, TikTok. Appreciate you. Later.